Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jim. The channel is 70 Elko 28, and here I talk about 1025R tractors, projects with me using my 1025R, cars, trucks, motorcycles, tractors, home repairs, or really anything else I can get into. Today I'm going to use my 1025R to dig the trench from the already installed drywell number 1 to the yet to be installed drywell number 2. Then you're going to see me lay in the NDS easy drain pipe and set drywell number 2. Oh, and I apologize in advance for going off topic about halfway through. Another big hole. Man, worked my you-know-what off yesterday. Oh. Sunday, July 29th. 2018. I made pretty good progress yesterday. I again made the error of not really paying attention to the slope when I was using the backhoe, and
I'm having to do quite a bit of hand removal just to make sure that I maintain my downhill slope. But we got a little ways to go. I'm going to go ahead and head to Lowe's this morning and pick up some more NDS Easy Drain piping system. Originally I wasn't going to run it all the way out, but man, the stuff's just so darn convenient, and I think it is really going to work. NDS, the quick and easy drain solution. Hey, so far I'm a believer. Yeah, I'm not getting paid by NDS, but so far I like the product. I am worn out. Sunday morning, getting ready to get back on the French drain. So I still have a little ways to go to make sure that I keep my downhill slope going from drywell 1, which is stacked too high, down to drywell 2. Doing the drywells because I really don't have a place to go to daylight, to take the drain to daylight. There's no city provided storm drainage, and the property from the building, which was installed too low, goes uphill towards the back of the property. So I'm putting in my new drainage system in preparation for a building extension. You see the white lines on the grass, that's roughly where the building extension is going to go. It's going to a little bit more than double the overall size of my existing building. And before I can rip off 8 to 12 inches of topsoil, I had to do this drainage. And that's one reason why it's deeper than what typically you would have to have, is because I have to make sure that I have it down below where I will be preparing the driveway for gravel and concrete. So I'm going to get back at it. Don't know how much I'm going to be able to do today. Like I said, I'm pretty whipped from yesterday, but I'd sure like to get this to depth and get the pipe in the ground and start backfilling.
Even with a backhoe, sometimes you still have to break out the pick bar and shovel to finalize your downhill grade. But I think I used the manual tools a little more than I would have liked on this project.
Show Dad what a gas can looks like. You find it? Did you try to start it before you put gas in it?
Yeah. Guess I should have looked.
I think most of the time I try to run it out of gas, you know, so there's no gas in it.
You did a pretty good job.
Did you see my mini safety can? Did I show that to you?
Yeah.
Man, these cans are the greatest.
50 gallons.
It might. I remember it's got to have pressure going through it, so you got to have the water hooked up and running. Oh yeah, it won't do anything. I mean, remember it's auto. Were you trying to pull start it? Yeah, you got to have water hooked up and running. Remember, it's got automatic starter. All you have to do is just pull the trigger on the handle and it'll start, you know, it'll start cranking. See if we can get the pressure washer started. Haven't had it running for at least a year. Yeah, Dad bought that for me for a Christmas present a few years ago, and it's a pretty sweet unit. Automatic shuts off when you just lay the hose down, and then it just has a starter and you pull the trigger, and it's a Craftsman grip and go, 8.75 horse. Where's the handle?
Good, I didn't like that.
Uh-oh. That's not broken, is it?
It's not even fun.
Pull the trigger.
You want electric start?
I don't think you have to set the choke. No, I've never really.
I did that.
No, that's not the choke. That's the holds the air cleaner. Yeah, because remember, you know, it shut, and when you set the hose down, it'll shut off on its own, and then when you're ready to go again, you just pick up the hose and pull the trigger. Remember, somebody got that for me for a gift.
Yeah, I kind of remember that.
Let her rip. Damn, the Sonoma with the posi. Hell, that burns out better than my El Camino.
It burns out better than either one of my cars.
Don't do it on the channel drain.
Damn, positrack.
Hell yeah, it was lighting them up. Hell, that'll smooth them out.
That's what I was thinking. Damn.
All right, I finally got the trench extension going downhill all the way to the pit, and now it's time to start assembling the easy drain. I went with the internal coupling. Don't know if one's better than the other. I just that's what I picked. And I don't think it's required, but I always put a couple of screws through it just to make sure it's not going anywhere.
Don't leave your screw kit open. You're looking for trouble. It will ruin your day fast if you kick over that screw kit, kid. Don't do it. NDS makes an internal and an external pipe coupling. I chose the internal type, thinking it would be easier to put together. But as you can see, it was a little bit of a struggle trying to get two pieces fully snapped together. I probably should have assembled the sections on flat ground first, then put pipe in the ground. But I thought at the time, the trench would help me hold the pipe. Maybe next time I will recruit some help. It is a little bit entertaining though to watch me wrestle with the pipe snake. I think I got bit more than once on this project.
Add one more coupling. That's all I need.
That's a good idea, kid. Close up that screw kit before you dump it all over the ground.